From Elks Lodge in Middlesboro, Kentucky, it's Shaolin Kung Fu with Randy Earle. And now, here's the host of the show, Randy Earle.
Everyone, to another episode of Shaolin Kung Fu with Randy Earle. Actually, this is a continuation from last week's episode. We filmed and it looked so good and it showed us working out that we just thought we would make 2 shows out of it. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to continue with last week's workout. So last week's show and this week's show will just make one. So with that, I'd like to just go ahead and get started. Thank you. Okay, what we've done there is on our exercises, since we're down here and we have so much material to learn, we just do like warm-up exercises. Sometimes we'll have a conditioning class. We'll do a whole lot of exercises, but those that you saw are just our warm-ups. Our katas, we just got our short katas done up to number 30. On the long katas, actually all we went up to was our green belt. The brown belts didn't even get into any of their stuff. The blue belts didn't get into their weapons or anything like that. Green belts didn't do any of their weapons, but we have so much material, that's why our class is an hour and a half long. But as you can see, we just practice. Okay, what I'd like to do now is go back with some of the self-defense things. We haven't done that in about a month and a half now, about 5 or 6 episodes, so I'm going to review some of them. Then I want to talk to you more about actual real fighting. Okay, so let's just review just some of the ones. One of the ones we did was where they push you like that, like they're just going to start a fight. Okay, remember when they push you, you want to go back like this. What you don't want to do is when they push, you don't want to go like this. You'll lose your balance, and usually there's something that you'll fall over. So what I want to do is move back with both feet. Then when he does, I'm going to time him like that. Then I can hit him, knee him, trip him, or whatever. But the main technique is when he pushes, is I want to move both my feet back, then I want to time him like this. Hit, knee, and whatever. Okay, let's get back a little bit. Now also, we did where they push you like they're trying to push you off of something. If he's trying to push me off of something, I'm going to go like this. Just try to be a little hard to push, then I'm going to go like this. Knee him, elbow him, and push him off of whatever he's trying to push me off of. Some of the other ones we did was the simple neck choke. Okay, when they're choking you like this, actually there are 2 or 3 things. There's some little tricks that you can hit right in there where that little indentation is. You can punch with your thumb, you can do things like that. You can grab the little fingers and try to pull back like that. There's actually one where you can go like this and you try to break like that. Okay, the basic one that works the most is what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten my neck, twist my neck this way so he's choking on that neck muscle instead of my windpipe, and I'm going to step back. Hold me just a little tight. I'm going to step back and I want to hit like this. See, I'm pulling him as I step back. I have balance, he doesn't. I want to hit up and out as hard as I can. I want to hit, I want to knee, and then I can twist like that. Whatever the situation calls for. But like I'm going to talk to you in a minute, when a person attacks you, you have to attack them back. You can be defensive by being offensive. If somebody's choking me, and I just go like this, and I don't attack back, then the next time they grab a hold of me, it's going to be a lot harder to get out because I've lost my element of surprise. And if they're choking me and I try to do some of these fancy things like this, well, if I don't get it done in just a second or 2, he's going to knee me or he's going to choke a lot harder. So what I want to do is instantaneously is just step back and hit as hard as I can. I can hit, kick, or whatever. But it's important that you follow through. Okay, if they're choking you from behind like this, what I want to do is break this with my body weight. I'm not going to try to overpower him. I'm going to use my body weight. I'm going to spin and use my momentum. A lot of Chinese stuff has circular motions. So what I'm going to do is go like this, try to catch him like this. Hit him, hit him, hit him, as many times as it takes to defend myself until I'm satisfied then I'm going to push him down. And then I might kick him again and then run away. Remember, number one self-defense technique, run away. Okay, some of the things we did like this here, if they got you, mercy calls. Okay, remember, if they've got you like this one, there's not too many ways to follow the force much if you're real low. Now, say he's got me real low, like this. Okay, I'm going to just take my knee and try to push like that, elbow him, and then I'm going to spin him like this as hard as I can. It's not going to work if I just barely try to spin him. I have to spin with all of my might. If he's got me kind of like this, since he's pushing this way, I'm going to follow the force. I'm going to hit like that, elbow, go like that, and then spin him like this. I want to spin hard, okay? Let's see. Let's just do some of the bear hug where he gets you like that. Okay, from here, what I want to do, remember the little trick, if I've got a buddy standing around the corner, I can just go like this and go take him to my buddy and say, get this guy off of me. Okay, but chances are that won't happen. So what I'm going to do is use the weapons I have. I'm going to use my foot. I'm going to stomp his foot, bash his head in with the back of my head against the front of his face. I want to just switch my body weight. I don't want to try to move. I just want to switch my body weight. I want to hammer fist there as hard as I can. I might have to do it twice, but then I'm just going to step back and try to open up like that. Okay? Like I said, there are a lot of these. We've probably done, I'm going to guess we've done 20 or 30 during the episodes. But we're going to go on now. I want to talk to you a little bit about actual real fighting. Okay, when a person is going to attack you, most of the fight, you don't worry whether he's trained or not. Probably he's trained in some sort of something, or he's not going to try to attack you. A person that doesn't think they can fight good is usually not going to try to attack some person. So you never want to underestimate your opponent. Let's switch this side. You never want to underestimate. So just think, whenever you're going to fight someone, think that they've been training, that they're a trained fighter, and you just do your best, and then expect the worst, okay? A lot of times if he throws a punch, and I go like this, that's defensive. Like they say, I'm far from a Navy SEAL, but like a Navy SEAL will call it, like this is like an attack. What I want to do is counterattack. If I just go like this, like that, okay, I'm already at a disadvantage. So what I want to do is train my body and work on these things over and over and over. That's why we do these things so much, is so it will get ingrained in here because it'll become natural. What I want to do is I want to go like this, and at the same time I want to hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go wham. As soon as I block, I'm going to hit. I'm going to go wham. Then I'm going to block like this, and I'm going to get him like this. Because it's a fight. I want to end this fight. Don't want him punching at me anymore. I've got him back like this. I've got him bent over. I'm going to knee him right in the back like that. I'm going to take my hand right across his trachea. I'm going to hit him like that. As he goes down, I'm going to hit him in the groin. I'm going to hit him again. And I'm going to hit him again. Then I'm going to kick him. Then I'm going to break his arm. Because once I get him down on the ground, I don't want to let him up. If it's a fight, I want to win. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that. Okay? I'm just going to go. Then I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to take him like this. Then I'm going to knee him. I'm going to hit him in the trachea. I'm going to hit him in the groin. Hit him again. And then maybe, like I said, try to break his arm. If you have to, hit him 5 or 6 more times. Then, like Master Sean said, act like you're helping him up, and then hit him again, like that. There are another different things that we can do. One of the things is if he punches with that one, I'm going to block here, I'm going to block here, and I'm going to hit like this. I'm going to hit right here. I'm going to go 1, 2, hit, like that. Not trying to do anything fancy. I want the fight over with, so I'm going to hit right here. So from here, I'm going to block, hit, wham, like that. Another thing is I block and I step in and I just sweep him back like this, take him down like that. Wham, like that. The thing is, in a real fighting situation, you want to be just as aggressive as the person that's fighting you. Sometimes when we spar down here, he'll attack me for a while, I'll attack him for a while, he'll attack me for a while. It's kind of like ping pong. We do that to build up our endurance and to build up our reactions. But basically in a fight, what I want to do is I want to end the fight as quick as possible. I want to even twist his head around like that. Don't do this to your middle school friends or anybody that you have to have Thanksgiving dinner with. But I'm going to block down. I'm going to stop it right here. And I'm going to hit him right here. And I'm going to push him back like that. Just like that other thing. When I get like this, once I get here and I trap him like this, I don't want anything else. I want the fight to be over with just as soon as possible. I've got him at a disadvantage. I'm going to go for the kidneys, go for the trachea. When he falls down, hit him in the groin. I'm not going to go like this and try to impress my girlfriend. Go, look, honey, look what I've done. Because he may just go, wham, like that. And she'll say, look, honey, what he done. Okay. So when we do these things, like I said, there's thousands of these. And the reason we learn so many is because we want to become spontaneous. In a fight, trust your instincts. Your mind will say, like if he's a big guy, like say like a person like John, a big guy, your mind will say run away, okay? Maybe you can't run fast and he grabs you. Once he grabs you, you're at a distinct disadvantage. While he attacks you, I can just go like that. And like I said, then I can just do anything like that, okay? But what I want to do is if you're in a life or death situation, then you have to approach it like a life or death situation. You have to be as strong-willed as him, because a person that's going to mug you on the street, a person that's going to do your family harm, a lot of times they're hyped up on drugs, and so they're extra strong. So what you have to be just as determined as the person you're fighting. You have to expect him to be a trained fighter, so you don't take anything for granted. But when you attack, you have to, attack, like I said before last week, this is a defensive thing. Even though I'm attacking, it's still a defensive move. But what I want to do is end the fight as quick as possible, protect myself and my family as much as can. Okay, so other than that, we try to teach peace. Okay, thank you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, along with the lines of what we were just talking about, remember I showed you the tricks where we break the boards and we do the side kicks and the front kicks? Okay, if someone, just scoot up just a little bit. If someone is attacking you, I'm going to do like this. You get over here, Adam. What I don't want to do is, if I'm being attacked by more than one person, I don't want to get in between them, if at all possible, because I'm here and I'm going like this and they're both attacking me. What I want to do is I want to attack one person and use his body to help defend against this other person. For instance, like if these two guys are going to attack me like they're coming, what I want to do is I want to go toward one. I want to attack him. I want to keep him in between me and the other person. I want to go like this. I want to attack, spin around, attack, keep them between like this. Don't run between people like this, okay? What I have to do, class, we're going to do 2-on-1 sparring. My job is to fight one person at a time. I want to fight either him or him. I don't want to stand here and try to go like that with both of them. Sooner or later, they're going to overwhelm me. What I want to do is when we go like this, I want to attack one of them. Let's act like we're fighting, like this. And I want to keep John in between, like this. I want to just attack one person. Sooner or later, I'm going to get him out of the fight. Then I'll go with John, like that. Okay, everybody up. Let's do this. Let's have you three. Let's have you three. Let's have you. You're going to fight John and Adam. let's have you three. Okay. Okay, somebody pick who's going to be in the middle. Who's in the middle? Okay, bow this way. Bow towards the guy in the middle. Watch your control. Fighting stance, begin. That's all right. You got 3 seconds to hit him while he's on the ground. No, you can't run. Out there, run away is a good technique, but we don't do it in class. Use your peripheral vision. Use your peripheral vision. Don't look at them, just watch. Don't look, just watch. If you knock the trash cans over, you got to pick it up. And sweep the floor. Wax on, wax off. Okay, now your partner, now this way. Okay, let's go ahead and close up. Like I said, we kind of did an hour and a half or 2 hour class within a 30-minute show. But you can see that we really believe in breaking a sweat. And most of the time, this is, as much as we've done here, we do just in our warm-ups. Okay, because we have so much material that by the time we get through our material, we're really tired. And then we have to just push ourselves because we want to create endurance. Master Sin always told us that if you're in good shape and you can run fast, like we have some track stars, if you can run fast and you can run for long distances, if you're fighting 5 or 6 people, then what you do is you just run away. The first one to catch you will be the skinny guy. You beat him up, and then you run some more. By the time the big body lifters get to you, they're going to be so tired that you can just take them out. Okay? So everybody, let's go ahead and close up. Everybody relax. Hi. Okay, I want you guys practicing your material because Monday we have to get on to the new stuff. But we need to go back over the Bo Katas. We need to do our street fighting, our Ippon Kumite, and we got to start sparring a lot more because when you test up there, you'll be sparring a whole lot. Okay, higher belts first. Okay, what we'd like to do now is continue with some of our weapons. We're just going to do a few of them, but we're going to have the yellow belts. The first thing we're going to have them do is do the basic bow swings. Okay, yellow belts. Okay, I know you. Okay, ready? We're going to do spin number 1. Ready? Begin. Okay, spin number 2. Okay, spin number 3. Okay, and spin number 4. Okay, yellow belts have a seat. Okay, blue belts. First basic bow tie. Okay, good right there. That is whatever you got there. You get right here. I get right here. Okay, ready? Okay, what we're going to do now is our second level Bo Kata. It's called Sea Dragon Cane. Bow, hip, block up, block down, dead leg stance, hip, Okay, from the long stick, we're going to go to the short stick now. It's called Kai Pang, short stick. Okay, ready? Go get it out. Up, hit, walk, hit, Those are our first two weapons. Those are 3 katas. From white belt to black belt, there are probably 12 weapons katas and 6 different weapons. So these are just a little taste of it. Even combining last week's episode and this week, 30 minutes, 2 times still doesn't get all of our material in. So we'll just stop there. Okay, we did our 2-on-1 sparring, which we want to try to do every class period. And then we want to do sometimes where it's everybody against everybody. That way it really develops your skills. But right now, we just want to go back to just the old-fashioned 1-on-1 sparring. Okay, bow this way. Bow your partner. Fighting stance. Begin. Get up here. Get up. Act like you're on your test. Keep your hands up, guys. Keep your hands up. Use your elbows to block your ribs. Don't be reaching. You know that they're hitting at you. Don't reach for it. Get up on your toes, Abby. Don't run at me. Okay, I hope you liked tonight's episode, which was a continuation of last week's class. So you can see kind of with last week's and this week's episode, that kind of makes one class. So you can see that we work out pretty hard, and we do this 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes we're down here on Saturdays doing it too. And so you can see that we have a lot of material, and the kids really work out hard, and I'm really proud of them. They have another test on June the 30th, and so I'm hoping that maybe we can record the test and then maybe show you actually Master Sin in the test, maybe even have an interview with Master Sin. Depends on his time constraints and everything. Okay, the thought for today, men's good deeds, actions seldom go beyond their doors, but their evil deeds are known 1,000 miles distance. So until next week, it's Randy Earle saying take care.
When you're looking for a place to live, what do you look for? Convenience, value, safe housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. Affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earle invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro.